Welcome back to Stupid Tarot readings. Today we are using the Neoteric Feminine Tarot. It is a 78 card deck. Here's the box it comes in. It's super cute. And it comes with this little guidebook. It tells you all about each and every card and, kind of some symbolisms, and it gives you some tarot spreads to use. Sometimes I use tarot spreads. Sometimes I just kind of like to see what energy comes out, which is kind of what I'm doing today. And I also wanted to show you how gorgeous this deck is. Do you see how shiny it is? That's kind of the design on the back of each card. I already pulled a couple of cards that came out, and then I had to stop and, play with my dog for a minute because she was feeling like she wanted some attention. But we'll go ahead and get into it. The first card that I pulled is this King of Wands. And now this is a feminine tarot deck, so it's going to feature female icons. And the card's super beautiful. I'm loving this deck already. It features, on the chair, there's a couple of lions, and there's an airplane flying in the background. And then the King of Wands in her chair, she's got a little lizard brooch, and then there's a lizard in between her legs. So those are some symbols to maybe watch out for. You can see my dog in the background. Some symbols to watch out for in the future: the lion, the lizard, and maybe an airplane. If those speak to you, maybe drop a comment. So the King of Wands has a lot to do with, there's someone who kind of takes control. They're not afraid to take charge. I think of the wands as kind of like they're almost your responsibilities. And the king has obviously mastered the wands. So, they know what they're deciding. They've made a choice. Maybe you have a choice coming up. Maybe you know what you're going to decide. Maybe you've already made that choice, and now you're, living with that choice that you've made. And the second card that came out, we've got the Judgment card. Kind of a common symbolism that I see with the Judgment card is people rising up out of their coffins, which is obviously a very potent message in there. And there's an angel with her horn calling them out. I kind of took that, as your guardian angels, your guardians, your guides. They're guiding you. And these women, they're celebrating. They're all cheering. They've got their arms out. They're naked. They feel safe. And the Judgment card also has a lot to do with making choices, making decisions and living with the repercussions of those decisions. And a lot of times it seems like it's coming out as a good energy, but a lot of times when you make a choice with something, you have to give up something else. So, there's a little bit of that energy here too that I'm picking up. We've also got the Page of Swords, which I think of it as someone who is kind of inspired and ambitious. Paige, they tend to, just run headfirst into things, especially with the swords. They're going in, guns blazing, swords swinging, and a lot of times it's a sign that you haven't thought it out first. But I think with these other two cards, and especially with this next card that comes up, the Seven of Pentacles, it's showing that you did put thought into this decision and you are going to run headfirst into it. And like I was saying, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, this beautiful card. You can see she is watering these flowers, which has some beautiful symbolism in there for the Seven of Pentacles, because it has a lot to do with reaping what you've sown. She's growing these beautiful flowers, and now she gets to appreciate their beauty and their smell. And that's kind of the energy that this is bringing out into the light. You know, Pentacles has a lot to do with money, so could be financial, could be choices that you've made in your career, could be choices you've made to end your career and start something new. And it seems like you're heading straight forward in that direction. And so I think at this point, you just have to applaud yourself for that, how far you've come. You know, celebrate that. Celebrate the fact that you are headstrong in your decisions. You know what you want. You're listening to your calling, you know, paying attention to that intuition. These are all very kind of intuitive energies. So yeah, just pay attention to some of those symbols, and don't be afraid to celebrate your achievements. Don't be afraid to celebrate small wins going on into the future. Thank you all for tuning in today. That's all I've got for you.